And we are live, and hopefully we won't have any issues tonight. So you guys let me know if you can hear me okay. I don't want any problems with that tonight. I'm on just a little early, just so I can see if the audio is fine. Sounds good to me. How does it sound to you? So we are live, and right now I'm on a little early, like I said, and I'm just trying to check audio real quick. So can you guys hear me okay? So Janae Whitney is on. Janae, can you hear me all right? Wendy, always busy. Does the sound, is it coming through like it should be? Hey, Maria and Yisha Criastinesis. Okay, so Sandy at Sister Cousins Lifestyle says it sounds fine to her. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I tell you what, I was just a little bit afraid of how things might sound. So I was, well, whenever you have a problem, you just kind of worry that you'll have another problem. So we'll see. So, hey, okay, so great, I am good. So, yeah, I went on just a little early because I thought, well, just in case something's wrong, that'll give me a minute or two to set up a new live stream if I need to. So I'm glad that all sounds great. And I see that Diva Designing on a Dime is on with us as well. So let me just say, oh, yes, is this a t-shirt? Cha-cha! I have friend mail. Ta-ta! Yes, I have friend mail. I have friend mail from Cheryl at Miss Cheryl's Place. She made this for me. Isn't it nice? Let me show you the other two. So she also made me this one. Shout Out Sunday with Denise Jordan. Isn't that nice? And then this one. So she sent me 3 shirts. Wasn't that so nice of her? They are so cute. So, of course, I just had to wear one tonight so that you guys could see it. So, ta-da! I just love it. This is the only thing. Well, I think Miss D has sent me a t-shirt once before, too, that she had put my name on it. So this is just so sweet. So I really, really appreciate it. So thank you, guys. So it's been a couple minutes. Let me go ahead and give the greeting. Then that way we can go ahead and get started. But I was going to say, so Diva Designing on a Dime is on. Diva, I made you a moderator for just in case. You and Luann and Miss D at Saving with Miss D and Michelle at my Everyday Housewife Life. I made 4 people moderators. So hopefully, if there's any issues, then you guys can help with that. So that's the plan. So because, again, that little button that I was looking for is not here. So anyway, so now that you guys know who the moderators are, we can go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and give my greeting, and we will go from there. And then, yes, all the sisters are jumping on. We've got 11 people on. If I could get 11 thumbs up, that would be just great. All right, so here we go. Welcome to YouTube Talk with Denise Jordan, where you'll get tips, talk, and strategy on how to grow your YouTube channel in 2020. In today's episode of YouTube Talk, we're going to get back to the basics. Yes, ladies, we're going to get back to the basics, and I'm going to lead a discussion tonight on how to title your YouTube videos. Then we'll get updates on open invites and collabs. But before we get into that, if you're new to my channel, I'm Denise Jordan, and I teach women how to grow their influence through YouTube. So if that sounds like something you want to do, then you are definitely in the right place. So hit that subscribe button and double tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And invite your friends to join us. Last week, one of the ladies on the live stream invited her daughter to jump on, and that was just so nice to have her come over. So, okay, so tonight we're going to get into the content of how to title your YouTube videos first. Then I'll give the tip of the week, and then we'll talk about the open advice and collabs, and I'll pretty much try to highlight the new ones, and then we can touch on whatever else in there that you guys want to. And as always, if I missed any by the time I get to the end, and I try to do them in numerical order, I should say chronological order, let me know. And just as an FYI, if you missed last week's show, it was a very good one. Even though we had a troll on that was a bit distracting, we had a pretty good show. And I talked about 3 tips you need to know, or rather I should say 3 things you need to know about going live on YouTube. And if you missed that video, I'll link it below so you can check it out. But I believe that I gave good value, that we had some pretty good content and tips on what you can do to go live. And I already mentioned the moderators that I made for tonight. And they've already agreed. And then Lucky Sweetheart Vintage, she said her friend Stephanie at Thrifting Adventures told her to come over. Well, that is so sweet. I am so glad you're with us, Lucky Sweetheart Vintage. You are welcome. And I'll just say right now, since I'm in this mode, that you have stumbled across the Sister Circle. And the Sister Circle is a group of like-minded women who have bonded together to grow our YouTube channels 1 subscriber at a time. So you will find lots of support here. So ladies, we've got a new potential sister here with us tonight, and her name is Lucky Sweetheart Vintage. Now, Lucky, what is your name? That always helps, and I'm going to take me a few weeks to remember it. But you are welcome to our live stream tonight. So thank you for coming on over. And let's see. I'm trying not to get on track. I'm trying to follow my notes because you guys know I always have notes. When I do a live stream, I always prepare. So let's just see. So, and if you're watching on the replay, jump in on the discussion and leave your comments in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get them answered. And for everybody that's here, whether you're on the live stream or if you're here on the replay, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And you know, the first thing I want to know is what you're sipping on. So Lucky, one of the things you'll find out about is that we always want to know what you're sipping on. I'm kind of nosy like that. Or sometimes I'll ask, like, what'd you cook for dinner? But since we're having leftovers tonight, I made a chili that was the bomb yesterday. So we're having leftover chilies tonight. It wasn't a big deal. But I'm just drinking ice water because, like I said, I'm trying to kind of keep the calories down. And so that always works. Okay, so Lucky Sweetheart Vintage is Catherine. So ladies, say hello to Catherine. So let's see, Thrifting Adventures, which is Thrifting Adventures. And I think I forgot your name just that quick. I'm thinking Cheryl, but she's got ice water and she made lasagna. Wendy always busy is drinking Coca-Cola. And Rucker is saying, congratulations. I was going to try not to bring that up, but since you guys insist, yippee, yippee, yippee. I finally made 20,000 subscribers. Oh, I worked and worked and worked. You guys know how hard I was working to try to make that 20,000 subscriber milestone. I made it yesterday. So I styled, I style my style. Thank you for bringing that up. And oh, so now Catherine said she had chili at her mom's. I guess chili is not just on my table for Sunday. It's on a few other tables as well. And so Carol at My Blessed Nest is saying, awesome. She gave me 2 thumbs up. And Sandy at Sister Cousins Lifestyle is saying, congrats. Janae Whitney has put a whole bunch of cute little things. Oh, she's got a lady in a red dress dancing around. You guys know I love the red dress thing. So you guys, thank you so much. It's been a journey. It has really been a journey. And I thank you guys for being part of that journey and for helping me to get there, because I could not have done it without you guys. So thank you very much for that. All right. So let's see. The video assignment for tonight is by Cannell from Video Influencers, and it is not video influencers, think media. And it is how to title your videos to get more views. How to title your video to get more views. It's only about 7 or 8 minutes long, so it's really a nice little video. And it's also an introduction to his masterclass. So if you guys think you might want to take his masterclass, don't click on that link, because I do have an affiliate link for that. But I got to find it, and then I'll put it in the description box below, because I don't know. I just don't always think about the affiliate link thing, but I should. So, but yes, Rucker, thank you so much. She gave me 2 hand claps and a heart. And then I got a little heart from Living Better with Style. Well, that's Rucker. So yeah, it's okay. So there's that. And so we got my kudos out of the way. And if you have not had the opportunity to look at the video assignment, it's okay. You'll get some value out of our discussion tonight, but then do go and take a look at that video later, and even look at some other videos. But I've got some information that I prepared for you. And then we're going to look at some titles from some of the people that are here in our group, like Lori Bly DIY. We're going to be looking at one of her titles. We're going to be looking at Andrea Mason at the Queen's Court. We're going to be looking at a couple of her titles. And Stephanie at Creatively Miss Me, we're going to be looking at a couple of her titles. And then, of course, we'll look at Mary at Mary's Nest. So we've got several titles to look at to kind of reinforce the discussion. Now, you guys know I'm low tech because I don't know how to share screens. Once I master that, then I can have like the screen that I want you to see on this side, and then, my face on this side. Well, I ain't got that yet. So Eat to Live Strong is new, and she was sent to us by Style with Rucker. Well, hey, Eat to Live Strong. What is your name? Eat to Live Strong, and welcome to the Sister Circle. We are getting our things started. We're going to circle up tonight, so I'll tell you what that means in just a bit. But ladies, welcome, Eat to Live Strong. And Eat to Live Strong, what is your name? So that always helps us remember people. Oh, Art, Eat to Live Strong. Oh, it's a guy. Hey, we got a guy joining us tonight, ladies. So, well, Art, you stumbled across the Sister Circle. And this is a group of women who have bonded to grow our YouTube channels 1 subscriber at a time. And I'm sure you can learn some things from all of us as well. So, hey, Art, you are welcome. Oh, you say you are a female. I can't see the picture very well. So, okay. So Art's a lady. So cool beans. Okay. So Art's a lady. So it's another, okay. So Art's with us tonight, and Art's a girl. So that's cool. All right. So I have to, I can't see the picture very good because you guys know I got these new eyes that I paid $7,000 for. And I tell you what, sometimes I wonder, like on a scale of 1 to 10, is it a 7? It is a 6. And some days it's a 5. So I don't know. Anyway, so Art, welcome. And Catherine, welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and get things started. All right. So tonight's titles was prompted by a discussion I was having with another creator about how to make a particular title of mine stronger. And I thought about that, and I thought that's really kind of basic stuff that I should know how to do. But sometimes I forget, and sometimes I get married to a certain word or something like that, and I just want to use that. And I thought, you know what, that'd be a good topic for us. And so I thought for 2020, I'm going to start a new series for us here on the Circle, and it'll just last for a few weeks. But the series is going to be called Back to the Basics, and we're going to be looking at some of those very basic elements that are important to improve our watch time, to improve, our subscriber rate, so that we can get the click. So I thought we would start out with that. And then if there's some other things that you guys want me to address here on the show, leave me a note here in the comment section or in the chat box, and then I'll put it on the list. But I thought back to the basics would be really good for us to kind of start off. All right, so the first question I want to ask you guys to think about is, why does your title need to be searchable? And you know, if you've looked at any of those vidIQ videos by Laurent Segev, and he talks about, you know, the chocolate cake and searching and this kind of thing, and he talks about it needing to be searchable. Well, why does it need to be searchable? Well, one of the things that we know is that the YouTube algorithm helps to push our videos out to others. And so if you want it to be found, it needs to be searchable. And I see Carol dropped a circle up in the live stream chat there. And you know what, Carol, thank you for that reminder, because it's like it's time to circle up. And who wants to circle up with me? So for those of you, Art and Catherine, who are new, and you're wondering, what's she talking about, Willis? What does circle up mean? Well, what circle up means is that you are ready to take action, to close the gap, to do the work, to get the job done. That's what it means to circle up. So even if you're not a member of the Sister Circle, but you're a potential member, or you're just with us tonight and you want to grow your influence through video, then, rather not video, but you want to grow your influence through YouTube, then drop me a circle up in the comment section. And we even have an emoji. It's a little red circle. Now, I didn't create it, but somebody found it in there. And so we have adopted it. So thank you guys. So yes, so if you want to close that gap and kind of grow your YouTube channel one subscriber at a time, then circle up, because we are going to do this thing in 2020. And then I think Little Blue Fly, her name is Beverly, must have just joined us because I see somebody is saying hi, Little Blue. So, all right. So now I was asking, why do you want your title to be searchable? And you want your title to be searchable so that you can be found. That's why you want your title to be searchable. And plus, that way the YouTube algorithm knows what your video is about. So then they know who to push your video out to. So then it can be pushed out for suggested videos. And that's what we want to do. So now Catherine's dropping us the circle up. All right, then. And Leah Rowe is with us and she's circling up as well. So, hey, how you all doing? And the other thing is this. If the viewers see your thumbnail and your title pop up in their feed, your title hopefully will encourage them to get the click. Now, the first thing they're going to see is your thumbnail. And then below that, they're going to see your title. So the two together, working together, should encourage them to get the click, because you want the click. You want them to click on your video because that's how you increase your watch time. That's how you increase your number of subscribers, because people are clicking on your video, they're choosing you, and they're watching. So that's why you need to make sure your titles are searchable. And I already see that I'm gonna need to pin this hair up. It's starting to get in my face. So we'll just do this. I know it looks a little funky, but it's not in my eye. That's the biggest thing I noticed, that now that I'm not wearing glasses, before when that hair hung down there, it was on my glasses, so it didn't bother me. Now it's on my eyelid, and that drives me crazy. So there we go. I was prepared tonight, so I made sure I had a bobby pin earlier, that if it drove me crazy, I'd get it pinned up. All right, so now, one thing to keep in mind, as I said, is that the title, the thumbnail, and the tags, all three work together. However, the title and the thumbnail is what they're going to see first. So if you want to get the click, you need an intriguing title, or at least a searchable title. And we're going to talk more about that as we go through. The other thing is this: you have two opportunities to engage your viewer, so you really don't want to waste them. So try not to repeat the same words in your thumbnail that you put in the title. And Cheryl from iStyle Designs, or iStyle My Style, has joined us as well. So as I just said, try not to repeat the same words in the title that you used on your thumbnail. And then here's something else. If you want your video pushed out in search, you need to optimize your title. So now, what does that mean? Well, that means your keywords that are searchable need to be in your title. So keywords are words that people will search for a particular topic. And when they do, they might put those words in the search bar at the top of, say, YouTube or somewhere. And then a series of videos will come up, and hopefully your video will be one of those. These same keywords let the YouTube algorithm know what your video is about. So that gives you an opportunity to get the click. And I notice over here in the chat is that people are talking about having a little trouble finding me. And this is my new channel. It's my new location. And so I try to send out a notice on my community tab from This and That with Denise Jordan. I tried to make this channel a featured channel, and I wasn't able to do that because this particular channel is like a branded channel from This and That with Denise Jordan, and it said I couldn't feature myself. So I'm going to keep working on that. But Carol at My Blessed Nest says there's always a struggle for her not to repeat the words in the thumbnail that's in the title. And yes, Carol, that can be a struggle, but you got the opportunity with thumbnail title. So the two should complement one another and not be repetitive. And I know a couple of times I've done that. I really tried and I thought, okay, what can I say differently? And it was hard. We're going to take a look at some titles, though, that I think can prove to be helpful once I get all the content delivered. So we'll come to that. So several people are saying, yes, they struggle with that. Several people said they got a notification. So good. If you have not subscribed to this channel, this new channel, YouTube Talk with Denise Jordan, do that. And then that should help you get the notification. But I will continue to send the notification out from This and That with Denise Jordan. And I put the link in the notification on my community tab. So make sure you do that. Okay. So now Bev at Little Blue Fly says, I thought you were supposed to have the same words. No, you don't want to have the same words. Otherwise, you're wasting that real estate. Why repeat the same thing? No. So no, you don't want to do that. Don't match your title with your thumbnail. Complement your title with your thumbnail. And we'll look at some examples of that in just a little bit. If you guys have another device, like if you're on your tablet, if you've got your smartphone, a tablet, a laptop, or another device close by or that you can grab, bring it to where you are so that when I bring up these other channels that we're going to look at, you can go to those channels and look at those titles on your device. And like I said, I'm sorry that I can't share screen. I just don't have that capability yet. But I'm going to get there. My goal for 2020 is that I'm going to be able to share screen and you guys are going to be able to see what I'm talking about here and there. But right now, I'm low tech. So Stephanie says she tries to make her title on her thumbnail different from the title on the video. Yes, that is the whole idea. So, okay, so let's see. So once again, if you want your video pushed out in search, optimize your title. Now, what do we mean by optimize? Because that's a key word that you hear a lot when you're listening to these various YouTube gurus. That means your keywords are searchable. You've got those searchable keywords in your title, that when you set up your description box, that title is in your description box. And like I said, that lets the YouTube algorithm know what your video is about and can possibly push it out for suggested videos. So now for those of you that have just jumped on, a quick recap is that we are talking about titles tonight. It's part of the new series called Back to Basics, and we're looking at titles and about how important titles are to you being found in search and being pushed out in suggested videos, and that you should not have the same words on the same complete line on your thumbnail as you have on your title. The two should complement one another, not repeat one another. And that's the summary. And like I said, optimize. And that if that's a new word for you guys, then good. But I want you to remember that you need to optimize your titles. So now my question for you is this. How do you choose your title? Do you do any kind of keyword research prior to titling your videos or your challenges or your collabs? Tell me that. How do you choose your titles? Now, just to tell you a little bit about what I do, I will use the YouTube search bar as a research tool. So now, what's the YouTube search bar? That means if you're on YouTube, you got the little bar at the top, not the one that's in the address bar, but the one below that search bar. And what I will do is I will look at that and I will enter information in. So Art says she does her research on the keywords first. Art, what do you use to do your keyword research? So now one of the things, I don't know if this is going to show or not. No, that's not showing. Let me find something that might show a little easier for you. So Thrifting Adventures, and she said she searches other bigger channels. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but like right up here at the very top is like that little magnifying glass that says, you know, that you use to search, and you can type a keyword in there. If you've got a free version or even a paid version of vidIQ or TubeBuddy or something like that, you can explore keywords with their SEO or their keyword tool. So now, so let's see. Well, Eat to Live Strong. So Art says she does keyword research and she researches on the keywords first. So that's good. That's what we want you to do. So then Bad That Little Blue Fly said that she searches based upon what style and what she's decorating at the moment, and also by what season she's into at the moment. And then Diva is asking Leah Rowe at Junkernecker the question, do you think an attractive thumbnail picture is more important than the wording on your thumbnail? Well, they're both pretty important. You want to have an attractive picture and you want to have words that draw the person in. So they're both equally important there. Stephanie said she uses the keyword search on vidIQ, and that's what I like to use as well. So you want to make sure you are researching those topics. So, and then Nicole says she just used what's worked on her other videos. They worked well, so she'll just tweak it a little bit. So my style, who is Cheryl, said she uses keyword search. And Stephanie says we can look into a free software called Streamline Labs. Oh, OBS for the sharing the screen. Yeah, I am going to try that. I'm going to try the OBS to learn how to do that. But you guys know, it's like it takes a little while for me to learn how to use some new tech stuff. But I'm going to try that. So we've gotten a few different ideas. People have said that yes, they do research their keywords prior to challenging their titles, and it's important for you guys to think about that. Now, here's the rationale. You already know it's important to use the keyword research to determine your title, but also to determine the title for your collabs or your challenges, because you want those to be searchable as well. And when you create your playlists for those challenges, then you want those to be searchable as well. So that's something to think about. Okay. So what I do then is I will use the search bar in the YouTube, on the YouTube channel. I will also explore keywords on the vidIQ, and you can do that with the free version of vidIQ. And I'll put a link down below just in case you guys are interested in checking that out. It is an affiliate link, but they've got a free version, so you don't have to pay for anything. And then I'll also go to Google and search what's happening over there. So when you go to Google, you'll usually get a list of maybe articles or blog posts or things like that, but they also will give you videos. And from time to time, some of our videos have appeared on that front page of Google. And we did look at a couple of Salma Joffrey's videos about how to rank on Google, because trust me, you want to do that. And oh my goodness, my sister, Lavina Stewart, has jumped on with us tonight. Ladies, the Lavina E. Stewart, who just said, enjoying these helpful tips. This is one of my sisters. I'm so surprised that she jumped on tonight. So, hey, sis, how you doing? Glad you are with me. I'll give you a call once the show is over, too. But I appreciate your jumping on. Okay. So like I said, I will use the Keyword Explorer in vidIQ. I'll use the keyword, I'll research the keyword in the Google, on the Google page, as well as the YouTube search bar there. So now here's an example of how I selected the title for my Moonlight Clean With Me. And it probably wasn't the best choice, but at the time I thought it was, because you guys know it's been about a year since I've started this particular challenge. Okay, so I selected the title Moonlight Clean With Me Challenge Winter 2020 because I had done a Moonlight Clean With Me a year ago. So I wanted to differentiate the two different challenges. The other thing is using a year in your title is a good tactic because it kind of helps make your video seem more relevant. So depending upon what it is, if you use the year 2020 in it, that's good. And I've seen some people also use the word new in their titles to kind of indicate that it's new. So that's also good there. So here's why I was thinking of Moonlight Clean With Me. I follow a channel called Inspired by Nikki, and Nikki at Inspired by Nikki used to do a sunrise clean with me, and she would get so many participants, and it was such a lovely challenge. And what she would have you do is do a little cleaning in the morning, early morning, before your family came up, like right at sunrise. So probably somewhere between like 4 and 6 a.m. And I really enjoyed those challenges. And so I thought, well, she's already got sunrise clean with me cornered. So I want to do something at night. So I thought Moonlight Clean With Me made perfect sense. So Michelle at MyEveryday WifeLIfe, Michelle, you might note that I made you a moderator for just in case. You said you've done different words in the thumbnail than in the title and vice versa. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. It feels like a crapshoot. It's really not a crapshoot, Michelle, because it gives you more opportunity to engage your viewer. If something you say in the thumbnail gets them and allows you to get the click, then go for it. Or it could be the title, but you want to have two opportunities. And if you put the same thing on both of them, then you've only given yourself one opportunity. So that's why you don't want to put the same things there. And then people were talking about home tours. Home tours are always trending, and home tour in the title is a great keyword to use. So, okay, so back to my Moonlight Clean With Me challenge, and I wanted to do something compatible to or comparable to Nikki's Sunrise Clean With Me. So, and I thought Moonlight was kind of pretty. So when I first came up with that challenge, I searched to see what keywords would work with the Moonlight Clean With Me challenge. And I knew that evening or after dark clean with me's were popular because I had participated in several of them and I enjoyed watching them. So I knew that was good, but I didn't want to encroach on somebody else's thing. So that's why I didn't do like after dark or evening. I thought Moonlight Clean With Me was completely different. So I did a YouTube search using the term or the keyword after dark clean. And you know, when you type in the YouTube bar after dark clean, one of the things that'll happen is they'll drop down a whole list of different ideas for you to choose from. And so some of the things that I saw was after dark cleaning, after dark clean with me, after dark speed cleaning, after dark power hour cleaning, after dark house cleaning, and then power hour cleaning after dark. So I knew I was onto something, but I didn't want to go with after dark. I wanted to do the moonlight thing. And so Mary says she likes my title, Moonlight. She likes that. And I really like it too. And I think I've used it long enough now that I have gotten traction with the algorithm. So when I populate that, it comes up. But there was a problem. And when I checked well, I'll tell you about the problem in just a minute, but when I checked some of the titles that I found, because I did search for Moonlight Clean With Me today. And one of the ones, these are people that have participated in my collaboration. Oh, and let me just say, I had 11 people jump on to my Moonlight Clean With Me Winter 2020. And oh, it was so nice. And each project was so interesting. And I always enjoy watching other women clean. Kind of gets me motivated. But here was one title, and I want you to listen to the title. This one, it said new. So that was one of the first things, was new. After Dark Clean With Me 2020. Cleaning Motivation. Now, this was the title, Cleaning Motivation. And then new After Dark Clean With Me 2020. So she put the year in. Cleaning Routine. And then Homemaking, Declutter, and Cleaning Motivation. And that was from This Crazy Life. That was the channel that used that particular title. So tell me, ladies, what's the keyword here? New, After Dark, Clean With Me 2020, Cleaning Routine, Homemaking, Declutter, and Cleaning Motivation. And This Crazy Life was the channel. So what is the keyword, or what are the keywords in this particular title? Inquiring minds want to know. So I Style, who is Cheryl, is going to do a home series. Okay. All right, so new. Now, new is one of the keywords, but it's not a very good keyword, number one, because if you put in new could be anything, but definitely new does bring a certain amount of cachet if someone's looking at, oh, she's got a new video. Well, let me check it out. And then Nicole Northgarden says cleaning routine. Yes, that's another keyword. Clean the keyword, but you want to try to stay away from single keywords. You want to try to go with 2 or 3 like keyword phrases. Clean with me. So yes, now she didn't do clean with me, but that is certainly something she could have considered doing. Lucky Sweetheart, I think that is Catherine. Yes, toward the end. I'm going to talk about collabs at the end, and so you can tell me that then. But clean and 2020, cleaning routine. So yes, you see all of those are keywords, and if you search those, they'll come up. So she optimized her title with After Dark Clean With Me, because After Dark, nobody mentioned that one, but After Dark Clean is a huge searchable term. Because remember, I just read you guys some of the ones that I found. What was it? That I found when I searched that particular term. So, yes, after dark cleaning, after dark clean with me, after dark speed cleaning, after dark power hour. So after dark clean and after dark clean with me, huge search terms. So yes, she certainly optimized that pretty well. Okay, so there's that. Now here was another title, and I want you guys just to kind of listen to the title. Another one that had new in the title. So whereas new, I wouldn't think would be a very good keyword to search, but when you put new in the title with something else, they're like, oh, new video. Especially if you follow that person, you're excited to see what they have. So new is working. And I meant to tell you how many views that particular video got. Did I write that down? Let me see if I wrote it down. I didn't write down how many views she got. But okay, this new one, it says new nighttime cleaning. So see, it's still a play off of like moonlight clean with me, after dark cleaning, that kind of thing. But nighttime cleaning routine, big keywords, big search terms. So her title is this: new nighttime cleaning, after dark clean with me 2020. Now, didn't that other one just have after dark clean with me 2020? Well, I don't know if you go back and take the word new out or not. I would think that after it's been up for about 6 months or maybe even 3 months, you would, because I mean, every video you put up can't say new. So I don't know. That makes sense, Michelle. I would think that you would, but I'm not sure how soon you would do that. But I suppose if you put another video up in the next week or two, you're going to want that one to be new. So yeah, I would say go back and take that new out. So Stephanie is saying yes. So then maybe after a week or so, or if you've got some other new stuff, take that word out. But again, new nighttime cleaning, after dark clean with me 2020. Whole house cleaning is her whole title. So whole house cleaning is a keyword phrase. After dark clean with me, a keyword phrase. Nighttime cleaning, keyword phrase. She put 3 very searchable keyword phrases together and came up with a beautiful title. And this was from Till Vacuum Do Us Part. And then here's another one I want you guys to pay attention to as well. So we saw the superlative new in the first 2. Now listen to this superlative. Extreme after dark clean with me. What's the superlative? Extreme. Cleaning motivation, nighttime clean with me. And this one is by Alexandra Buter. So what's her title? Extreme after dark clean with me. There's our keywords, after dark, but we got that superlative on there. Extreme. I'm like, and I love clean with me, and I love after dark clean with me. So I thought, oh, so what's so extreme about it? I got to see this one. And then cleaning motivation, big keyword. Cleaning motivation, extreme cleaning motivation, ultimate cleaning motivation. Those are big keywords for cleaning. And then a nighttime clean with me. A whole phrase, nighttime clean with me. Now, if you guys are getting value from this, drop me a circle up in the chat box. If you're getting any value from this, if this is making sense, if you feel like I'm serving you well, drop me a circle up. That way I know we're on target and this is what you guys want to hear. Okay, so I got 1 circle up right there going, so good. So I know I'm serving someone. And that's the whole idea here, is to serve you guys. So yeah. Oh, so now Carol at My Blessedness says, look at Minimal Mom's channel. And I just started watching the Minimal Mom. She puts new on her videos like the last 4. Bev at the Little Blue Fly, what did she do in her extreme clean? I don't remember. Don't remember it all, but you know, it was interesting. I mean, I watched like 4 or 5 cleaning videos like last night. So, I mean, I don't know. So guys, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all the heartfelt circle ups. I really appreciate it. Okay. So I know I'm giving you guys some value. All right. So whole house clean with me works. So Michelle says her highest viewed video was titled Whole House Clean with Me, and she got over 110,000 views. Michelle, that's amazing. Then that means you need to do more like that. Because when you get a title that works that well, you know you are on to something. Your viewers are saying, yes, please, I want more. So you got to do more of those. And if you guys haven't watched Michelle's cleaning videos, they are hilarious. Her music is hilarious. I do enjoy her cleaning videos. So yeah. All right. So those are some examples. Now, one of the problems though that I discovered with my keywords Moonlight Clean is that there is a song by somebody called X something or another, I don't know, called Moonlight. So when I typed in Moonlight Clean, this guy came up, and I guess he's some kind of, like I said, some kind of a singer, and there is a clean version, meaning no swear words in this particular song, and then there is a dirty version where they have like swear words or bad language, and so they can't play those at like on the radio, or you wouldn't want those say at your teenager's party or something like that. So when I type in Moonlight Clean, that song comes up quite a bit. So that's one of the problems that I have with that. But I'm gaining enough traction with the Moonlight Clean with me that it's coming up more and more. So there's that. So if I go to Google today and type in Moonlight Clean, that song by extension comes up. But then if I type in Moonlight Clean with me, then the challenges of the videos, the videos of the ladies that participated in my challenge, they pop up. So Nicole is saying hashtag goals. So it looks like they're giving some goals to someone. So it looks like, Michelle, you're on the hot seat. They are going to be expecting some accountability from you. And yeah, that's pretty darn good. Let's give her some kudos to Michelle for getting 110,000 views on that Clean with Me video. And if you said that was your best one, then where's number 2? We want to see it. So there's that. Okay, so let's see. So I don't know. Sometimes I think I might have been better served by choosing an After Dark Clean with Me in the title. But you know what? Moonlight Clean with Me is what it is. That's what I have. And so that's where we are. So, and then here's what we did though with the title for this year's video. Moonlight Clean with Me Winter 2020. So notice I added the year. First of all, I wanted to make sure I differentiated it from previous ones, but to put in the year, the date 2020 helps in searchability. And then for my particular video, which I did the Shine My Sink or Shine Your Sink using the Fly Lady cleaning system, my title was Moonlight Clean with Me Winter 2020 / Shine Your Sink Fly Lady system. Now, what are the key words here, ladies? What are the key words here? Moonlight Clean with Me Winter 2020 / Shine Your Sink Fly Lady system. What are the key words? First of all, Shine Your Sink is a thing. That's a keyword phrase that is searched. It's part of the Fly Lady cleaning system. So yes, that's a thing. So Shine Your Sink is a keyword phrase. What else is a keyword phrase in Moonlight Clean with Me Winter 2020 Shine Your Sink Fly Lady system? Well, Fly Lady is a thing. Fly Lady system is a thing. Fly Lady cleaning process. Shine Your Kitchen Sink. Shine Your Sink Kitchen. So when I search that title, a lot of different things popped up. So yes, so those were the keywords that I looked at. So when I crafted my title, Moonlight Clean with Me / Shine Your Sink Fly Lady System, I put 3 sets of keyword terms or phrases together. So Nicole was getting congratulated for something. I missed it. Well, congratulations, Nicole. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was good. So how did some of the other ladies choose to title their videos? Let's take a look at that. There was Moonlight Clean with Me, Kitchen Clean with Me. And now that used up 49 characters. Someone else did Moonlight Clean with Me, Winter 2020, my nighttime cleaning routine. No, my nighttime kitchen routine, 69 characters. And yes, speed cleaning is another good title. And I think one of the ladies did have a speed cleaning in her Moonlight Clean with Me. So thank you, Cheryl, for liking my clean my sink. Yeah, that's part of the Fly Lady cleaning process, and it really, really works. But notice, though, when I use that title, I added other keywords to it. So now the reason why I'm bringing this up is this. When you choose a long title for a collab, it affects the titling on the part of the creator. So it, to improve opportunities that their video will show up in search. Now, what does that mean? So artist saying is short and sweet, better in the title. Here's the thing. Best practice says titles should be between 50 and 70 characters. 50 and 70 characters. And I don't remember where I got that. It was either in one of my Cannell courses, or it could have been in my vidIQ stuff, but somewhere along the line, I learned that best practice is 50 to 70 characters. And I'm I have got one of the paid versions of vidIQ. So if I put in a title that's too long, I'll get a little note, your title's too long. So 50 to 70 characters is considered best practice. So if you choose a title for your collaboration that you want them to use, and it's so long that it uses up most of the characters, it doesn't leave the creator much space to interject something to help their video be more searchable on its own. So there's that. So, so I must say, my Moonlight Clean with Me, Winter 2020, that is 55. Well, Winter 2020 with Denise Jordan, that's 55 of your characters. Now, you're only allowed 100 characters altogether. If you get more than that, YouTube won't allow it. So if you're only allowed 100 characters altogether, if 70 characters are best as far as the longest length and 50 as far as the short, you want to make sure that you leave the creator enough space that they can add something in and it not be too long. Why do we care about that? Well, if you think about that, most people are looking on their phones. So or they could be looking this way, but I bet you most of them are looking this way. So if the title is too long and it's running across the top of the screen, it's running across the thumbnail, it's going to interfere with how much of it that they can read. So just think about that when you create these challenges and the names for these challenges. So let's see. So now what I plan to do from now on to be of assistance is you can encourage the creator to use the title, the title of your collaboration in the description box, or the hashtag for the challenge in your description box, or make the title for the challenge or collab so that it's not so long that they don't have room left to be individual for themselves. All right. So now let's look at these titles and tell me if you know what these titles are about. What are the keywords or the keyword phrases here? So I've got moonlight clean with me. That's a keyword phrase. Kitchen clean with me. That's a keyword phrase or searchable. Nighttime kitchen routine. And then quickly clean your house for company. So one of the people that participated in the Moonlight Clean with Me, these were their titles. Moonlight Clean with Me, Kitchen Clean with Me. So / Kitchen Clean with Me. Moonlight Clean with Me / Nighttime Kitchen Routine. Moonlight Clean with Me / Quickly Clean Your House for Company. So now, if you think about it, clean for company, how to clean fast, those are keywords, and you can search those very easily. Nighttime kitchen routine, keyword phrase, very searchable. Kitchen clean with me, very searchable. And then Michelle says, clean with me or just clean. Now, yes, clean is very searchable, but clean with me is more searchable than just clean, because clean what? Clean your ducts, clean your washer, clean your refrigerator, clean with me, cleaning tips, those kinds of things. So just kind of think about that. It's been suggested that I should, now that the challenge is over, change my title. Moonlight Clean with Me / hang on a second. Moonlight Clean with Me, Shine Your Sink, Fly Lady System, that I might want to change that title to something more searchable. Now, Fly Lady, Shine Your Sink is very searchable. Shine Your Sink, Fly Lady System, very searchable. But Moonlight Clean with Me is not as searchable as Best Way to Clean Your Kitchen Sink / Shine Your Sink, Fly Lady System. And that's only 62 spaces, all of that. Or Best Way to Clean Your Sink, 5 steps / Fly Lady System, 65 spaces. So I'm thinking about changing that title now that the collab is over. Everyone that's going to jump into it has done so. I can go back in and change the title and make it more searchable. Now, why am I telling you guys this? Well, because you can do the same thing. If you have a title that you think, maybe if I strengthen this title, I might get a few more views. So that's just something to think about. Okay. All right, so let's look at a few titles of some of the creators right here in the Sister Circle. So, who is this? Oh, so Lori Bly DIY, she's usually on with us. So if you guys want to go to, if you've got like another device that you can go to Lori Bly DIY. Oh, okay, so Carol said, should we put the most searchable words at the beginning? I believe that Brian G. Johnson says put the most searchable words at the very beginning. But vidIQ says it doesn't matter as far as if you're going to do a /. So if I'm doing a clean with me, if I put clean with me at the beginning or clean with me at the end, from what I've learned, it should all be the same. But if you're putting that information in your description box, then you would put the title in there as early in the beginning of that description box as possible. So put that whole title right there in that front line. So a lot of times what I'll do is I will put in Moonlight Clean with Me, Denise Jordan, this and that with Denise Jordan is shining her sink. Well, no, is showing you how to shine your sink, Fly Lady System. You got to get that whole title in that the first 2 lines of that description box. So I was about to show you guys something and I just that quick forgot it. Oh, Lori Bly DIY, that's it. So if you've got another device, Look at Lori Bly DIY. She's one of the ladies that's usually on with us. Can you change your title after collab? You can change your title anytime you feel like changing your title. The big thing, Bab, is this. Like with my challenges, for example, I always give you a hashtag. Hashtag Moonlight Clean with me, winter 2020. I can capture your video with the hashtag. That's why I want you to have it in there. And I prefer the hashtag in the description box. And I have to tell you what Sean Cannell did one day. Now, you guys know I follow Sean Cannell all the time. And I was watching one of his videos, and I was in the video now that I think about it, but I was watching one of his videos, and it was about on video influencers, and he was interviewing, I think it's Sarah Beth Yoga. And while I was looking at it, I was like, did that title just changed? He changed the title while I was looking at it because the title wasn't very strong. So can you change your title? You can change your title at any time, but certainly, and you can change your thumbnails at any time. Spell the name, please. Spell what name? So, Art, what name is it that you want me to spell? But yes, you can change your title. Okay. Oh, Lori Bly DIY. Here, I'll show you. Lori, duh. Sometimes, let's see. Can you guys, let's see, can you see it? Lori Bly DIY. LORIBLYE. Lori Bly DIY. Okay. So if you've got a device, look at that. But if not, I'm getting ready to tell you the information. All right. So her title was how to, and how to is a big term that is very searchable, but again, how to is very broad. How to Valentine's Day Blooming Hearts Planter Pot DIY / Dollar Tree. All of that was 68 words. So let me read it again. How to Valentine's Day Blooming Hearts Planter Pot, Dollar Tree. Now, Dollar Tree is almost always trending. Hey, honey, welcome home. Just got in from work. So Dollar Tree is always trending. Now, I haven't changed mine yet, but there have been other titles that I have changed that I did see an improvement on. So that's the whole purpose, is that you want to see an improvement. If you change your thumbnail, so yeah, sometimes you will see an improvement. And I've definitely changed my thumbnails, and I've seen an improvement in my subscriber, or at least in my views, that kind of thing. So when we look at how to Valentine's Day Blooming Hearts Planter Pot DIY, Dollar Tree, what are the keywords? And what do we know? Well, we know that Valentine's Day is some kind of DIY Valentine's Day project, which we know Valentine's Day is trending right now. The Valentine's Day Blooming Hearts Planter Pot DIY. I typed that in on Google just to see what would happen. And that popped up on the first page of Google. So not only was she ranking, was that title ranking in her video ranking on Google, but there were other blog posts related to this Valentine's Day Blooming Hearts Planter Pot DIY. So there's that. And then, of course, Dollar Tree is always trending. And then in her description box, she said how to make a quick and easy Valentine's Day Blooming Heart Planter Pot. Most items are from the Dollar Tree, and some you may have in your home stash. So again, she used those 3 keywords from her title in her description box. Here's another one made by Lori Bly DIY. Winter Thrifted to Gifted Goodwill Valentine's Day / how to DIY. So again, DIY, how to DIY, those are keywords that are always trending. Valentine's Day trending right now. And then Winter Thrifted to Gifted is trending right now because it's a collaboration that Rita Renee is hosting. Well, it just wrapped up. So there's that. And then in her description box, she said, winter thrifted to gifted, Goodwill haul items. Goodwill haul, another big search term. Winter thrifted to gifted. The thrifted to gifted is just now starting to catch on, but it's in there. And then she talked about how to make whatever she was making for Valentine's Day and included that in her description box. Now, Miss Andrea Mason at Queen's Court, I looked at two of her videos, at two of the titles on her videos. And one of them was Dollar Tree Valentine's Day Crafts / Dollar Tree Floating Mailbox Monkey Gift. So look at Andrea Mason, the Queen's Court. So I'll find her real quick. Andrea Mason, the Queen's Court. So it looks like Blaze the Great just joined us and he said hi. Okay. Let's see. Let me get this where you can see it. So here's Andrea Mason, the Queen's Court. So the video that we're looking at, she did a Dollar Tree Valentine's Day Crafts / Dollar Tree Floating Mailbox Monkey Gift. And then she did a hashtag Dollar Tree Valines DIY. So then she did a hashtag in her title. And then in her description, she wrote, hello, Queens. Today I have a Dollar Tree DIY. So you know Dollar Tree DIY is always trending. And then the floating mailbox monkey Valentine's gift. Now, this is a thing. This floating mailbox monkey gift is a thing that's going around. I searched it on Google. There were several blogs that posted that had that. There were a couple of videos that also made that same thing. And then she said, this DIY was so much fun and so easy to make. You can give this gift to a loved one. So cute, so adorable. So in her first 3 lines, she put in the Dollar Tree DIY, the floating mailbox monkey Valentine's gift. But her whole title, Dollar Tree Valentine's Day Crafts, is not here. So that was an omission that could have been beneficial because it helps to find that title in search. So there's that. And then Andrea also participated in my Winter Kitchen Vignette Challenge 2020. And so, Andrea, I was glad that you set your title up this way so that I could use it as an example. And what she did was, and I'll find that again. Her title was Winter Kitchen Vignette Challenge 2020, hashtag Kitchen Vignette Challenge Winter 2020. So she repeated the title by using the hashtag. Now, I'm not going to talk about her thumbnail right now because that's not what we're talking about right now, but she repeated both things. Now, the hashtag would have been fine in her description box, and I would still have been able to capture that video, but she lost the opportunity to tell us something more about her video. So, Winter Kitchen Vignette Challenge, Winter 2020, that was only 38 spaces. So she could have had plenty of room to add something else to her title. And when I'm looking at her thumbnail, it looks like she used a lot of that rose gold. Okay, so let's come to that, Carol. But it looks like she had some kind of a rose gold and other things. So she could have maybe drawn something out with that. Or she could have added things like home decor. kitchen decor ideas, decorate with me, kitchen decorating ideas. And you guys might even have some other thoughts. But Andrea, you could have said something like Winter Kitchen Vignette Challenge 2020 / decorate with me, or / kitchen decorate with me, or rose gold is all the rage right now. So you could have put rose gold kitchen decor, just something so we know a little bit more about what the video is about, and it gives you a little bit more play. So now Carol asked, do I suggest putting the whole thing in the description word for word or just the main words? I will use the whole title, but I might break it up. For example, let me find one and I'll show you. I just have to go to my own channel now.
Hey, it's Amy, and I'm about to tell you.
Okay. So let's hope I did a good job with this one, because I just kind of pulled up the first one that I saw. So my title is Under Sink Kitchen Organization Under Sink Kitchen Organization Ideas / Dollar Tree Basket Hacks. That's my title. So in my description box, I put, let's see, let me get it down. I put in kitchen sink organization ideas, comma, so I kind of broke it up a little bit. Denise Jordan organizes under the kitchen sink, another keyword, under the kitchen sink, using some Dollar Tree basket hacks. So I've got under kitchen sink organization ideas and Dollar Tree basket hacks in those first 3 lines. And then under about this video, and when we talk about the description boxes and your titles, always make sure there is an about this video paragraph in your description box. So in about this video, I will use the whole title many times. So about this video, in under sink organization ideas / Dollar Tree basket hacks, comma, Denise Jordan of this and that with Denise Jordan, blah, 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 blah. So yes, make sure that somewhere in there, in the first 3 lines, you want to get all the words you use in your title in those first 3 lines, and you can break them up. But one of the things that I noticed today when I was prepping for this session is that some of the newer videos, and I think I wrote some of them down, they're just putting the whole title of their video in the very first line. And I'm thinking there was a guy that used to do that. James Wetmore used to do that. He would just put the first line of his description box would be the title of the video, because that way the YouTube algorithm picks that up right away. So, okay, so now Andrea Mason has identified some personal development. She said she learned something today. Cool beans. I'm glad you did. But she said she doesn't know how to do thumbnails yet, but she will be learning soon. So she set one of her goals for 2020 to learn more about thumbnails. Mine is to get more tech savvy, in addition to other stuff, but how to get this screen sharing. That's one of my goals. But anyway, so there's that. So I wanted to be sure and address that. So, oh, and then this is something else, Andrea. I want you to get this. Everyone, I want you to get this. So now, what was in her description box? Hello, family. Today, I am participating in a challenge called Winter Kitchen Vignette Challenge 2020, hosted by This and That with Denise Jordan. Please check out her channel. She is doing some amazing things on her channel. Check her out. You will not be disappointed. I love it. Great for me. Thank you for giving me those props. But that doesn't do anything for you. You need to be making sure that people know your value proposition. So what is it that you're doing for them? So instead of hello family, that's a lot of words that you are using up. Today I am participating in. I wouldn't put that in the very first line, but maybe about like the hello family and all that stuff, that could be in your comment section below, not up in your description box. Put that in your comment section. Now, see the sister support you're getting, Andrea. Stephanie's going to put up a video showing you how to start off with making thumbnails. So thank you, Stephanie. That is so nice. But what I was thinking is like this video is about your kitchen vignette. You might be participating in my collaboration, but we're there to watch what you did. So what you want to do is get that title to reflect you and get the description to reflect what you're doing in let's see, in Winter Kitchen Vignette Challenge 2020 / Decorate with Me. Hopefully I am decorating my kitchen with rose gold kitchen decor or something like that. But tell us what we're going to get from you. That's what we want to see. Okay, so let's go on. So, okay, so I hope that makes sense, Andrea. And I tell you what, sometimes, guys, you know, I hesitate to be critical, but then I think, okay, we are all here because we want to grow. I'm not your mother. You know, like when I would want, like when I would write a new story or have a new project, I would take it over to my mother and I would let her see it. And she says, "Oh, baby, this is so nice. Oh, I just love it. And oh, this character is so good." But when I really wanted to know whether or not it was really any good, I would take it to my critique group and they would say, "Okay, Denise, you need to do this, this, and this." So, so I didn't think you guys want me just to say everything is warm and wonderful. I thought we're here to grow, and we're only going to do that with constructive. Notice the key word, constructive critique. So, and Andrea, thank you for being good-natured because I didn't tell you ahead of time that I was going to do this. But anyway, there's that. So, but I wanted to look at a couple from the ladies that regularly jump on with us. Oh, and before we go on, let's talk about our girlfriend, Miss Stephanie at Creatively Miss Me. Now, girlfriend has been paying attention. And I tell you what, she's going to be doing some big things on that channel this year. So now let me pull her up so that the people can see her. Because if you're not familiar with her, you'll be trying to figure out, oh, who is she talking about? All right, so this is her. Notice this low tech, guys. So here she is. Creatively Miss Me was Stephanie. All right, so now if you guys can pull her up, we'll take a look at her. But now, one of the things we talked about was creating a series, and that's, I tell you what, when I'm on my in my course with Sean Cannell, who is my mentor, one of the things he's always talking about is start with the end in mind. He says, start with the end in mind. Don't create just one video, create a series of videos. And we've been talking about that, about creating a series. And look at Stephanie, her new series. And let's see, I wrote them down. She said her new series is called A Better Me. And she created an intro for her new series, A Better Me. Now, I didn't check to see if A Better Me was keyword searchable. You guys can check that. Somebody check that, A Better Me, and see how searchable that phrase is. But I'll bet you A Better You is also probably on there trending, particularly at the first of the year. But anyway, A Better Me is her series, and this is her series intro. Video number 2, A Better Me, eating healthy food / cooking dinner. 3 keyword phrases, A Better Me, eating healthy food, and cooking dinner. People are always looking for cooking dinner or something in that like. And then eating healthy food. That's a thing. So people are looking for that. And then another one in the series, A Better Me, morning routine. Morning routine is a keyword phrase. I've done a video about my morning routine. So now, Stephanie, I might change that morning routine to my morning routine because I think it's more searchable, my morning routine. But anyway, hey, you got it going on. A Better Me, my morning routine / featuring, now you've got RX, so I'm thinking prescription for brown skin. So 3 pieces there. And then the last one, A Better Me, healthy eating breakfast. So now that one's pretty short. I bet you that's less than 50 characters, Stephanie, but maybe A Better Me, healthy eating ideas, and then breakfast ideas for healthy eating or something like that. But girlfriend, can we all give Stephanie some kudos because she is circling it up. She is definitely circling it up. So it's like she's been paying attention. All these things we talked about last year, you guys see Stephanie is actually doing it. So she is closing the gap. She stopped dreaming and she started doing. She is getting it done. So Stephanie, you just probably are going to be our little, person of the week because, I mean, look at that. Just great job. Just great job. So kudos to you, Stephanie. So there's that. All right. So now, choose your keywords and keyword phrases to create your titles and then pepper them through your description box. And try not to use this. So these are my suggestions. Choose keywords and keyword phrases to create your titles. Pepper your description box with the keyword phrases that you've used in your title. Try not to use the same words in your title that are in your thumbnail. And study people that are getting the kind of results that you want. Now I'm going to say that again. Study people that are getting the kind of results that you want. And when I say study, that means examine what they are doing. Look at the videos and the titles of other people that you like. If they're using keywords similar to yours, take a look at them. How do they title their videos and borrow their strategy? Borrow their strategy. Borrow their strategy. And this is the other thing. Use superlatives or action words in your title because those words make your titles more interesting. And these are some of the words that I found when I was doing some research today. And these are some of my titles too. Now, I don't get it right, guys. I am learning this YouTube thing. I'm trying to figure it out. I'll right along with you guys. We are all in this together. We're learning from one another. So here are some of the titles that I did. Now, my best macaroni and cheese recipe. Now, this video, I've gotten over 700,000 views on my best macaroni and cheese recipe. So I've got some more macaroni and cheese recipes to come, but that one is my all-time most performing video. But notice in the title, best macaroni and cheese recipe. Here's another one. How to brine a turkey / best brine for a Christmas turkey. Now, I might change that next year and put best brine for a Thanksgiving turkey because, I want it to be popular for Thanksgiving, but I've already got another brine video for that. So I may just leave it, but best brine for a Christmas turkey. Easy turkey pot pie / how to use Thanksgiving leftovers. So now think about the keywords that are in here. Easy turkey pot pie. Best brine for a Christmas turkey. Best macaroni and cheese. And then here was the other one that I saw. Extreme Clean With Me 2020. Daily cleaning routine. So now this was her title. Extreme Clean With Me 2020 / daily cleaning routine. She had 134,000 views on that title in 5 days. Now, she probably has a couple 100,000 subscribers, but still. Here was another one that I thought was very interesting. I might even check it out. Married nighttime routine / couples evening routine 2019. So married nighttime routine / couples evening routines 2019. So notice, that. And then here was one that was just recently used in the DIY Mommies Challenge. It was called No Spin Linen Closet Makeover, declutter and organization. She got 2.7 thousand views in one day. So this was just yesterday. So she was in the DIY Mommies Challenge. But again, no spin linen closet makeover. What's the superlative? No spin. Now, the married nighttime routine, there was no superlative there, but extreme, clean with me, extreme is the superlative. Easy, turkey pot pie, easy is the word. Oh, Michelle, I've gotten over 700,000 views on that mac and cheese recipe, but it's a year old. But yeah, that's why I'm going to be making more mac and cheese recipes. That's why I'm doing more cooking, because my cooking videos tend to do pretty well. But yeah. Now, and I didn't say that for you guys to go, oh, wow. I was just saying it because I use the superlative best and it helped my video to go. I feel like I optimized it pretty well. Okay, so what have you guys learned about creating titles? Tell me in the comment section. What's your takeaway about creating titles? One of the things that I've learned from the research that I've done today, just as a reminder and reinforcement, is one, superlatives work well. Extreme cleaning motivation, best macaroni and cheese. So Stephanie's been using keyword search more. Yes, I've been doing that more, and I'm going to do it even more too. So, okay, what else are you guys learning? What have you learned about titles today? Okay. Stephanie's been using keyword search more and following some big YouTuber channels, and examine what they do. Don't just watch them, Stephanie. Examine what's working for them. Lucky Sweetheart, that's Catherine said she learned most of that just to change the title and the thumbnail. Carol at My Blessed Nest, some keywords to use, do more research, put titles in description box. Yes. So Art says she's learned a lot today and she's got a lot to work on. Girl, we all have a lot to work on. That's why we're all here. Now, Diva says married nighttime routine, love it. Yeah, my viewers love to see my hubby. Yeah, my viewers like to see the hubby too. He'll pop in, you know, but he's not going to do much as far as like getting on camera. He's pretty camera shy. All right, so Mary, good night at Yitra Creaciones, but you know, so good night, Mary. So there was that. And then one other set of titles that I wanted you guys to take a look at before we jump into the collabs for today is Mary's Nest, because there was something that I just thought would be good for you guys to see. And this just shows how we grow and change. Now, you guys know, so Leah Rose says she's changing some of her titles right now. Yeah, and there is, you can get keyword research in the free version of vidIQ. You can get keyword research in the free version of TubeBuddy and Morning Fame. There's some other engines that you can use to get free versions of keyword search, as well as the YouTube search bar and all that kind of thing. Try to take advantage of those, and then if you decide you want to spend a little bit of money, then you can do that. But try to use the free versions first before you pay for anything. So now, one of the things I wanted you guys to take a look at was Mary's Nest. And you guys know she's one of my good friends on YouTube, so we talk all the time, and I'm always talking about her channel, but I am learning some good stuff from her too. So Mary's got almost 60,000 subscribers on her channel now. It's called Mary's Nest Cooking School. Oh, hey, Darcy. Darcy just joined us. Now, you guys all know Mary's Nest joined YouTube about a year ago. She was on with us a couple times. You guys know Mary at Mary's Nest. Now she has about 60,000 subscribers. Miss Congeniality joined us. Hey, how you doing? Good to have you with us. I just want you to take a look. If you got another device that you can look at, do that. If not, once we're done here, look at her channel and look at her titles and her thumbnails, because you will really be surprised. Yeah, this is an iPad. This is the 12-inch, like the iPad Pro, the big one. My husband got it for me about a couple years ago as a gift. So I'm just going to read you some of her titles, and then I will read to you what's on her thumbnail. So now, this one just posted 2 hours ago, and it is called, the title is How to Make Homemade Seasonings Blends. How to make homemade seasoning blends. You know, she's traditional cooking, so she's telling you how to make your own spice blends. So yeah, Cal, this is an Apple. It's an iPad. So what is on her thumbnail? Well, she has a couple of different series that she does. One series is called For the Pantry. Now, she's thought with the end in mind. She might only put up one for the pantry once every 2 or 3 months. But once he gets the video up, it goes in that playlist. So on the video, on the thumbnail, it says homemade seasonings, 10 blends. The next one is pantry challenge. So she's done a couple pantry challenges. So she has like a real small letter. She'll tell you what category this video is. So 10-minute chicken tortilla soup. What does the title say? Chicken tortilla soup, ready in 10 minutes, pantry challenge. So do you see how she's doing that? 1 week ago, homemade dairy, and she shows you how to make your own homemade dairy products. I mean, she talks about being the modern pioneer, but if you think back to Little House on the Prairie, or when our folks might have been like in covered wagon days or whatever, and people had to make their own butter and their own everything, she does that stuff. So, but this is her thumbnail. Homemade dairy, so you know what category it's in. The title on the video, Easy Sour Cream. Just those 3 words, easy sour cream. And then she's got a bowl of sour cream that you can look at. What's the title? How to make sour cream with 2 ingredients. Easy homemade sour cream. So do you see how she's doing that? And the other thing I want you to notice is look how large her font is, how large the words are, and how big the image is. So we'll talk some more about thumbnails and all that kind of stuff later on, but I just wanted you guys to notice her titles and how the title complements the thumb. So, okay, so we'll come back to some of that later on. So now, what's the tip of the week? The tip of the week is for you to study the titles of 1 or 2 channels in your niche that are getting the kind of results that you want. So let's say there's somebody in your niche and they are just blowing up and you're like, I like what they do and it's working. Study that channel, study their titles and their thumbnails and examine it, break it apart to see what it is they're doing and why is it working, so that you can figure out, is there something that you can do to make it work for you? So do we have any questions right now? So Michelle says she's looking at Mary's channel right now. She's got some great thumbnails. And one of the things I want you to do, Michelle, since you're looking at her channel, look at her videos. Like the way she's got her channel laid out is really quite interesting. But at the very top, most of those videos at the very top of her channel are older videos, like a year old. So she's got a lot more words on her thumbnails than she does now. So if you look at how she has progressed in a year's time, and she started out on this YouTube journey just like the rest of us with 0 subscribers, and she has grown that channel to over 60,000 subscribers in about a year and a half, maybe not even that long. So yeah, so take a look at what people are doing, and if it's working for them, think, well, heck, if this is what I need to be doing, how can I tweak it, to work for me? So there's that. Any other questions? And Mary, thank you. She said she's loving all these tips, so thank you. Art at Eat to Live Strong says, Good idea, homework that will be beneficial. So yes. So guys, thank you. All right. So now let's look at the upcoming collabs and challenges. And I got some new ones in, but let's just go ahead. So as far as what just finished up. Oh, and Catherine, you said, was there a time to share new collaborations? Yes, now is the time to do that. You can do that now. And then if I miss it, somebody's kind of remind me and I'll write it down, because that way I'll get it on the list. I'll tweak this list, like I'll tweak the notes and then I'll get the list in the next one. So what are some of the collabs that just finished up? Well, my Moonlight Clean With Me finished up on January 21st. And again, thank you guys for jumping in. I had about 11 people that jumped in and it was so much fun. It was really a lot of fun. And I really had a good time shining my sink. And somebody says, well, won't you have to do that every night when you like use it? Well, I don't shine it like that every night. But when I do it like that, that lasts for a while. And then I might wait and do it again in another 6 months. But I really like doing it because it does help to really clear out the garbage disposal. When you get that bleach and all that down in there, it just clears it right out. But okay. So you and Stephanie from 13 Adventures are hosting a vintage home decor $10 challenge. So I will capture that and email me that, Catherine. My email is not in the description box. My email is thisandthatwithdenise@gmail.com. Yeah, thisandthatwithdenise@gmail.com. Email me that to me and I will make sure that I get it on the list. January 22nd, the Look for Less with Yami, the Latina Next Door, finished up, as well as the Diamonds and Pearl collab with Tammy at Me, Myself, and I'm DIYing it. And guys, is Tammy ill? What's going on with her? Because her niece and a couple other people have been putting up messages for her. So how is she doing? Does anyone know who actually talks to her more than I do? And then January 25th, 2 of them finished up. One of them was the DIY Mommies DIY and Decor Challenge 2020. And the last time I looked, there were about 38 people in that one. And then Crafty Kitty's challenge that she co-hosted with Thelma Hale and Cecily Dawn called Use Your Stash finished up. So those are the ones that just finished up. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. So now MomDas and Nicole Northgarden are hosting the beautiful buffet table setting on Thursday, January 30th. How come I didn't know about that? Nicole Moon did not send me an email. I usually would have that information ahead of time so I could let the ladies know, but I'll get that on the list. Today is the 26th. There's still time for people to participate. And then Stephanie and 13 Adventures, the Vintage Home Decor $10 Challenge. Stephanie, Catherine, when are you and Stephanie hosting that? What is the date? So let us know the date and then if there's an upload time. So if you email me that information, I can get that. I can get that up. But yeah, I can get this in the list and I'll tweak it and try to get it in the description box tonight. And then Michelle, so now as I go down to the collabs that are just started, Michelle at My Everyday Wife Life has a collab that's going on all month, and it is called the Clean Craftroom Challenge, and she is posting a new video every week. And so Michelle, go ahead and mention your collab. And I think it would be helpful when you mention it if you would give the ladies a time or a date, because one of the things that I've noticed as I've kind of been doing this over the past couple of years, if people don't have a date or a time, if you don't have a date or a time, people kind of forget about it. And then the other thing is when you host or join a collab, make your videos 10 minutes or less. And yes, Michelle is so true. When you participate in a collab, make your video 10 minutes or less. And I am the worst one. I'm always at 12 or 13 minutes, no matter how hard I try, but I'm working at trying to make them shorter. But yes, you're right. And some people will say, make your video 10 minutes or less, because that just makes it harder on the people that are after you. Like if somebody spent 20 minutes watching the video, they may not go to the next person that's down. So yeah. So Michelle said she joined the DIY Mommies Collab. I joined that. I got in like at 11:45 because, you know, I've had a lot of things going on family-wise, and I just couldn't get my video edited. But I did learn how to upload a video to a playlist. And what I ended up doing was I learned to, well, you know, you have to save videos to playlists differently than we used to. So I ended up saving the playlist. And then once I saved the playlist, then I could click on my video and click save to a playlist. And then I could choose which playlist I wanted to put it in. And I was able to get it in there. So I was able to get it in there at like 11:45 because you only had, I believe, till just yesterday to get it in. So Michelle says videos in there were like 20 minutes and more. And yeah, some people are not going to watch that long. And you're right. I'm trying to make mine shorter. I'm one of the biggest offenders of that. All right. So now, challenges coming up. And so as I mentioned, Michelle has her challenge coming up. And this is the Craftroom, Clean Craftroom Challenge. So Nicole Northgard, you said you can never upload to playlists anymore. You're doing something wrong. This is the first time I've been able to add to a playlist in probably a year and a half. So this is what I figured out last night. Try this. Save the playlist to your channel. Then go to your video, because YouTube has a new way of adding videos or saving videos to a playlist. And I don't know if I can find it on here, but I will try. I'll get my trusty iPad up. Okay. I have, oh, you guys cannot see. There it is. Okay. See right there? I clicked on my video, Baked in a Pie. There's like three little dots on there in the description box. You click on that and you'll get saved to playlist. What else? It says save to watch later, save to playlist, and then share. So then click save to playlist, and then you'll get a dialog box that will give you a list of playlists that you can save to. And click the one that you want to save to. And usually the most recent one you saved would have been the one from the challenge. That's how you have to do it. So save the playlist first, then go to your video and then add it there, because YouTube has changed a lot of things and it's not easy to save to playlists anymore. This is what you need to do to be able to do that. So Nicole, try that. All right. But if you're trying to get into that playlist, it may be closed because she usually keeps hers on open for only 24 hours. And when the time is up, it's up. Okay. So, and then Michelle, as I was saying, that if you would think about putting a date on your Craftroom collabs, I think you might get more participation because people will have a date in their mind. So whereas I think you like to upload every Tuesday, so maybe you might want to choose Tuesdays as the date to suggest that people upload their video for your collab or whatever. That's just a thought. But okay, but Nicole, that should help you. So try what I just shared with you guys about how to add to a playlist. That could be helpful. So now upcoming videos, January 27th, which is tomorrow. And I think this particular collaboration is always the fourth Monday in the month, is the Girls Can Use Power Tools. And this one is hosted by NataLee at Design to the Nines and Katie from Handy Mom as the co-host. So that one drops tomorrow. January 28th is Tablescape Tuesday, and this one is hosted by Pam at Creative Homescaping. And remember, she's going to be looking for co-hosts. She's going to be hosting this monthly now instead of just quarterly. So if you're interested in co-hosting that with her, give her a call. So again, that's Tablescape Tuesday, created by Pam at Creative Homescaping. On January 29th is a challenge hosted by Heidi at Heidi Sambo. And now that girlfriend is blowing up quite a bit too. She's gotten 40,000 subscribers now. So that is really a big drop. I think a big jump. She started out 2019 with about 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, and she has just blown up. Now, how'd she do that? First of all, she participated or hosted different collaborations or challenges every single week, it seems, but certainly a couple times a month. The other thing is that many of the titles in her challenges, they were very searchable. So she got a lot of good participation, and she chose different co-hosts each month that to co-host with her. So not only did she get the eyeballs from her subscribers, but whoever the co-host was, she got their viewers as well. So when you ladies are thinking about upcoming collaborations, think about partnering with people outside of the circle. Not that there's anything wrong with the circle, but if you've been collabing with people in the circle for the last year, you need a new strategy. You need new eyeballs. So if you just join the sister circle, then cool. We can collaborate with you, and then people will you'll get to know their audience. They'll get to know yours. But if you've been collaborating with the same people for a while, you need some new blood. So I'm just saying. So there's that. Because Heidi is proof of that. So she's going to be doing this particular challenge, and she's just calling it a DIY challenge every single month. It's just called the DIY challenge. So now you DIY crafters out there, you guys might want to think about creating a challenge or something like this that you can do either monthly or quarterly. Now, Craft Today with Rita Renee has done that with her Thrifted to Gifted. So she's getting traction with that. But there are some others you might think about. Okay, I'm getting messages in the middle of my live stream. So let's see. Somebody just hit 400 and then it disappeared. Oh, Leah Rowe at Junkin Necker just hit 400. Hey, Leah, way to go. Because you know after 400 comes 500. And once you hit 500, then there's 750 and then there's 1,000. So, hey, cool beans. Thrifting Adventures, you said February 10th. So that's going to be for your challenge. I'll look forward in the description box. In the chat box later, but do send me an email so that I've got all the details. If you could send me that email tonight, that would be most helpful. Okay, so here is Lucky Sweetheart and 13 Adventures. Okay, so she's sending me the information right there. Cool. All right, so I'll be able to get that information in. So there's that. January 29th. So Heidi Sambo. So there's that. She's doing a lot. On January 30th is Artsy Cupcakes Challenge Winter 2020. And you know, Artsy Cupcake has been on with us several times. She's not been on lately, but she jumps on with us from time to time. And she's doing her quarterly cupcake challenge. And what she wants you to do is, to create something dealing with cupcakes. And it's a Valentine's Day theme. So, and she wrote you a note actually. And here's her note. She says, I had 35 participants in the fall challenge, and hopefully we can beat that and make a huge impact on YouTube for people doing searches for Valentine's cupcakes or display ideas for cupcakes. Notice the word search. So this is certainly an option for you ladies that like to cook. Oh, so Trash to Treasure, hosted by Coffee with My Sunshine. Okay, I'll capture that one too. I'll get that in. I'll look forward and get some more information on there. January 30th morning, beautiful buffet tablescape. Nicole North Gardens. You know, sometimes, Nicole, I will search, but things don't always come up. So beautiful buffet. I'll get that in the box. Okay. So we've got a couple on January 30th, the Artsy Cupcake Challenge and the Beautiful Buffet Challenge. And who knows, you can do a beautiful buffet with cupcakes. That's part of it. So there's that. But if you do, you still need 2 videos. All right, the 1 box challenge from Rachel at Sweet and Simple Home. That one is due on January 31st. And you guys, she's got a new little series that's going to be going on her channel too. Be kind of interesting. You might want to check it out. But there's that one. And then February 1st, Sweets for Your Sweetie with Theology and co-hosted by Secondhand Tracy Ann and Tennessee Kim. This one should be kind of interesting. And so you're going to bake something, share the recipe, and then video upload date is February 1st. So Sweets for Your Sweetie. So February 1st, another one is Under the Counter Organization with Therapeutic Designs by Deborah. Again, look at that keyword, Under the Counter Organization. Under the counter is a thing. Artsy Cupcake is January 30th. But let me double check, Stephanie, since you asked. I have been known to make a mistake a time or two. I've had her down for January the 30th. Yeah, January 30th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm looking at her email, and it says January 30th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So January 30th for the Artsy Cupcake Challenge. All right. Sweets for Your Sweetie, Under the Counter Organization. And again, Under the Counter Organization with Therapeutic Designs by Deborah. But if you're choosing your title, you could go with Under the Counter Organization / and then whatever else you want to add to that, because you got plenty of room there. And then you could do Under the Counter Organization with Therapeutic Designs by Deborah in your description box. Sweets for Your Sweetie, there's room for you to add almost anything else on the other end of that. So just think about that with that title. And then February 1st, now this was quite interesting. And Leah Rose said she thought she was mistaken once, but she was wrong. She was right all along. So yeah, I get it. I'm like that too sometimes, if I have to say so. All right. Joan Brody is doing a Valentine's Tablescape for 2, February 10th. Okay, Joan Brody, I will look for that. Now, that woman is funny. She is just so funny. I like listening to her. She's just so funny. So I'll find that one too, February 10th. And I will admit sometimes, guys, if I spend a lot of time researching like stuff for whatever it is we're going to talk about, then I don't have as much time to research for the collabs. So it helps when you guys tell me these, because then I can go directly to their channel, capture the data, get it on the list, and get it in there. So I'll get that done. So the one I was going to tell you about was the one that Marilyn at Fabulous Designs on a Budget is doing along with Sandy of Sister Cousins Lifestyle. Now this one, I already know there's a couple of people that said they were going to be jumping in, because when I was looking at a couple of videos, and I don't know who they were at the time now, that said they were going to be doing a like better me kind of thing video, so that planned on being in that. So this one, though, it's a 4-part challenge. You have to do 4 videos, 1 a month, starting February 1st, where you tell what your goals are in regards to your health and being healthy, and then share what you do as you move through. So do take a look at her video. Well, look at all these videos so you can get all the full details. But February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, and May 1st will be your videos. So February 1st will be the beginning or the introduction, and then May 1st will be the end. So that should be quite interesting. And February 2nd, sweet, sexy, sassy Valentine's gift basket. Oh, one other thing. Let me back up for a second. Jumpstart your weight loss and health journey 2020. Now, just think about, are there any keywords in there? What's searchable about that? Jumpstart your weight loss, that's a thing. Health journey, that's a thing. Health journey 2020. So Marilyn's been paying attention too. Now, February 2nd, sweet, sexy, sassy Valentine's gift basket challenge. Oh, and Sandy says they're going to have a giveaway at the end. So cool beans. So there's that one, as well as the February 2nd Valentine's themed coffee bar challenge hosted by Suye at My Style, My Colors and Kimberly Davis at Diva Designing on a Dime. So this is one that Suye has done before, and her and Kimberly are going to be co-hosting that this year. So that should be a nice one. And here's a new one. This one I got from Stephanie just tonight. Oh, Catherine, yes, you can join any of these. So I am so sorry. Duh. Yes. So I forgot to say that all of these collaborations that I am giving are open collaborations, are open invites. So Catherine, you're lucky, you're lucky, sweetheart, vintage. If you do DIY kind of stuff, you've got a craft room, you are perfectly welcome to jump in on Michelle's craft room cleanup or craft room organization challenge. She'd love to have you. All of these other ones are all open. All the ones that I give you are open invites. If they're closed, I would mention that. So I'm going to put like all these notes that I've got right now. At the end of the night, I will tweak them and I will put the date and the list in the description box for this video. And then you can come back, copy and paste the list, and then you can see what the dates are and the videos, and then you can choose which one you want to jump in on. Do copy and paste it so that you can, and then print it off so that you can put it in your planner, and then that way you'll know which ones are coming up and which ones you want to do. Now, Gina Whitney says she has one, but I'll have to check for yours too, Gina. So there's that. So she's got a new one up. And then Living Better with Style. Yeah, we want to know, what's your name, Living Better with Style? What's your name? Oh, Janae, I already mentioned yours. Janae, which one was yours? I've forgotten. It's been a minute, so I've forgotten. Okay, so we're good. All right. So, so here was a new one that I was going to tell you about. Now, this one, and now Stephanie going to be busy this month. How's she going to get all this done? I do not know. Stephanie, you're going to be a busy little beaver this month. Here is what she's just sent me tonight. She is going to be hosting a game night on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:45 p.m. Oh, yeah, the gift bath challenge. Okay. But at 6:45 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a game night, 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And her plan is to host these games for the entire month of February, starting on Monday, February 3rd, and winding up on Friday, February 28th. So, Stephanie, what kind of games is it going to be? Like Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune? What kind of games are you going to be doing? But mark these days on your calendar so you can check her out. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday starting February 3rd. So that's like about a week from next Monday, she'll be getting this kicked off. And then on February 6th, her one pot meal challenge is going to be deployed. So now that one is always fun. And like when you think about one pot meals, crock pot, instant pot, braziers, skillet, whatever. So it should be kind of fun. So think about that. So February 6th, the one pot meal challenge with Stephanie. And this one is co-hosted by Wani at Wani's house. Also, Brain Quest for Black History Month. I wondered, Stephanie, if it was for Black History Month, but since you didn't say that in your message, I couldn't assume that. But okay, so Brain Quest for Black History Month. Okay, you're going to be a busy little beaver, I'll tell you that, because I can barely keep up with what I'm doing. And then February 8th is Dinner for Two with Viology, co-hosted by Tennessee Kim and Tammy Thompson, TVMG. So that should be a fun one. Always nice little romantic tables for two. February 9th is the Show Some Love Collab 2020 with Kimberly Davis at Diva Designing on a Dime. And this will be the 4th year, I believe, for this particular collaboration. So now, Carol, what is it that depends on what the host rules are as far as collab protocol? If you participate in a collaboration, you are expected to link the creator, the host, and the co-host, link their channels in your description box and mention them in your video. It's nice if you're able to capture a picture and show it, but it's not required unless they say it's required. But you are expected to mention them in your video and link the playlist and their channel in your description box. That's just simply expected. And then if you participate in the collaboration, you are expected to watch all the videos in the playlist, leave a comment, give them, hopefully, a like. If you don't like it, then, don't give them a like. But you are expected to leave a comment, watch them all, leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed to that person, to subscribe, because people participate in these collaborations to get more eyeballs on their channel. They want to get new viewers. They want to get new subscribers. And that's why they are participating in these challenges. So part of it is so that you see them and you say, oh, Stephanie's doing this better than me. I kind of like that. Well, maybe I'll watch and see what she's doing next week. Maybe I'm motivated that I'm going to try to do some of whatever she's doing, and then I'll subscribe to her channel. Those kinds of things. So that's the whole purpose. So yeah. So thank you for asking that question. And I'm sorry that I missed it. I had to go back up. Somehow I missed it when you asked it. So, okay. So Thrifting Adventures, and that is, not Sandy. I forgot, just that quick. She said she's new to hosting, and her and Catherine are a team. So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So as the host, then, when you post your invite video, it's always good. Number one, you're going to give your information in your video. And then it is good to post the details in your description box as well. So once you've given the details in the video, then go below in your description box and again, list the name of your collaboration. And again, it's reinforcing your keywords and your titles and all that kind of stuff. And so then list it down there. And then here are the details. 1, Winter Kitchen Vignette is the title. So the details: 1, you must use a tray. 2, must have something with words on it, must have some kind of floral. So put whatever the details are. Video upload date is this. Here's the hashtag. Put all those things in your description box as well as in your video. So then that way, oh, Rucker, you know what? Lifestyle. Denise Rucker. I didn't know your name was Denise. We're name twins. Rucker is my name twin. Ha, ha, ha. I should remember that. So Living Better with Style. Rucker is my name twin. Her name is Denise. Ha, 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 ha. You know what? I think when you said that earlier, somebody might have thought something else, or I might have thought you were asking a question. Oh, that is just too funny. Okay, so cool. That's nice to know. So do you know how to host a collab now? Did that help you with the information, Catherine? And I forgot the other name just that quick, but did that help? Stephanie has a trailer. Okay, so Michelle has challenged everyone to make channel trailers. So we need to be getting those done. I've got one. Not too many videos on this channel though, but there is a channel trailer. So now, as I was saying, February 9th is Diva Designing on Her Dimes, her Show Some Love collaboration. She hosts this. This will be her 4th year to host this one for Valentine's Day. And so be sure to check that out. And then February 14th, Secondhand Tracy Ann is hosting a Valentine's Day vignette challenge. And this one is called You Auto Be Mine. And you got to have like a little red truck. And I didn't bring the little red truck upstairs tonight. It's downstairs. But there's that one. And that one you upload on Valentine's Day. And the title is so cute. You Auto Be Mine, AUTO, like automobile. And with Secondhand Tracy Ann. And one of the caveats is that you have to create a vignette with a little red truck, and you upload it on Valentine's Day itself. So you have to check out her video to hear more about that. February 22nd is the Spring Lantern collaboration hosted by Kenya's Decor Corner. And she always shows us how to decorate our home for the various seasons with lanterns. So this one should be very interesting. And you guys are invited to jump in on that one. And oh, yes, please like my live stream. I'd appreciate that. February 25th is the Mardi Gras Table Challenge hosted by Creatively Miss Me with Stephanie and Dana at Bitty Boo Brown. Well, no, Dana at Bitty Boo's Homestead and Decor and Fabulous Designs on a Budget, Maryland. So she's got 2 co-hosts for this one. So it's a Mardi Gras Tablescape on February 25th. The Coffee Table Challenge, I must have missed that one, is Pat at My Style, My Colors doing that one on February 15th. Somehow, I missed a bunch of them today. I'll find it. But I know she does that Coffee Table Challenge every quarter, and I'll need to check some of my other dates. So thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie is on it. She's got her long calendar all worked up. So yes. I'll get the master list worked up this week. I've just been so busy. And then I've had family illnesses, people in the hospital, taking people to the hospital, taking people to the doctor. I was like, my God, if I could take anybody one more place, I'm going to scream. So I missed a few things, so I'm sorry. And then February 28th is the Go Red for Heart Health Awareness Month. And this particular collaboration is hosted by Diva Designing on a Dime, Kimberly Davis, Marilyn at Fabulous Designs on a Budget, Deborah at Therapeutic Designs by Deborah, and Liz at Jazzy Green Decor Style, and Stephanie at Creatively Miss Me with Stephanie, and Aisha at Elaborate Designs by Aisha. And you guys know I love me some Go Red. I have a Go Red dinner every year. I got mine scheduled for February 8th, and I invite people in and I talk about my Go Red story and Go Red for Women's Heart Health and all of that. So there are those coming up. So yes. So those are all the collabs and challenges that I have for right now. And I did check to see if Hillary at Old World Home had announced her quarterly $5 Goodwill Challenge, and I did not see it. Now, I will admit I did not check her community tab now that I think about that, but a lot more and more people are posting things on their community tab because, again, it does affect your metrics when you post those kind of videos on your regular channel. So fewer and fewer of them are posting it there. If they're a big channel, they're putting those kind of videos on their community tab, so it doesn't affect their metrics. So there's that. So if you guys know of any that I've missed, let me know. And Stephanie says she understands. Oh, thank you. Because I tell you what, it's just been crazy. So that is it for the night, guys. So if you guys are interested in doing product reviews in your channel, download my free product review checklist. And I'll make sure I put the link in the description box. And then if you're interested in taking Sean Cannell's free masterclass, or any of his other courses, I'm going to put a link in there for you to check that out as well. So it's been a long day. So I had a few people call to ask for a couple things. I'm like, look, I got to prep for my show. I'm not doing nothing for nobody today. I'm not leaving the house. So yes. So Stephanie, hopefully your husband will be well. Thank you guys for appreciating what I do. Thank you for the thumbs ups. And thank you for jumping on. And I'll see you next time. Good night. Oh, I'm trying to tap the screen like when I'm using my iPad. Well, that doesn't work on here. Oh, Carol says, do I recommend you post an email on your channel? Now, that's a good question. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. The answer to that is yes, but do watch the Roberto Blake video that I posted as our assignment a couple of weeks ago, because he talked about people getting their YouTube channels stolen by YouTube pirates because they were stealing the information that people, like if they would post their YouTube, their Gmail account there, and then people would use that to kind of somehow get in. So he suggested having a different email address for your business account. So like the business account that you do business with for your channel should be different from the one that you post publicly. So that's what he suggests. So I'm going to look at that video again. I'm still trying to get that piece sorted out because I'm working on some things in the background, but I don't have it all done yet. The other thing is this: do not post personal information in your about page. Do not post personal information on your about page. Do not post personal information on your about page. I was looking at a video the other day. I call him one of my little babies. This was a young lady that I met at a video conference, and she's just cute as a button, but young. She is over 21. But she's under 25. So she's learning a lot about life and all that kind of thing. And so she was talking about herself, like, I'm so-and-so, and I like this, and I like that, and this is how old I am, and here's my birth date. And I'm like, don't post your birth date for public view, because people get your name and they get your birth date. Then they can set up all kind of fictitious account because your birth date and your name, that's all they need. So don't post that kind of information on there. The YouTube email address, Roberto Blake had some very good information about that. So I'm still looking into that. But again, look at his video and then kind of make your decision. But I'm trying to figure out how I can get a different email address that I would use for business purposes, like with PayPal and stuff like that, so that my this and that with Denise email would be for my public one that all of you can use, because this is the one that you guys are used to. This is one that people send me collabs and those kinds of things on too. So now I'm going to say good night, guys. So let me get this little clip out where I'm looking a hot mess, but at least I could like read what I had to read and, that kind of thing. So you guys are welcome, and I'll see you next time. Good night.